Well, hello, chat. Welcome in. We're gonna go back to some Millwall. That's fun, isn't it? Let's get that loaded up. Hopefully, come on, click in, do it. There we are. We got there. Good. Happy days are here again. Happy days are here again. Right. So, let's go into a game against Newcastle. We'll probably lose because I'm not feeling super confident about getting any wins. I'll be honest. I am half tempted to do something cheesy with the tactics, but I don't know if we're quite there yet. I do not know if we're quite there yet. I have got the players for what I've got in mind, though. Let's give it one more game. See how we look. See how we look. That's the plan. That should do, I think. Do I want Dales? Is Dales really my best option in there? I mean, you'd think it would be A.O. Taylor. You'd think. Well, he can't defend, can he? Big Will Farmer. That just dropped him entirely. I hope it didn't. Lipari's actually quite a good player. Once he learns to defend, Lipari is going to go in the midfield, but he's not quite there yet. So we'll have to see. Let's get him training on dropping defensive mids. And defensive positioning feels like a strong call, because then he might learn to tackle a bit too. Which is going to be a thing that will hold him back. Hey, Hindo, welcome in. I see they were letting a fella drive earlier. What's that about? Crazy stuff. Alright, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Hopefully it will be enough. Talking of which, actually, let's do the decent thing and actually tell Discord we're live, because otherwise that's not going to help anyone. Is it? That's not going to help anyone if we don't tell Discord we're live. So we should do that before I forget. Let's do that, right. Good times indeed, and always do whatever that is. And good, nobody's expecting anything from us out there. I'm expecting nothing from us out here today, I'll be honest. I might do it a bit, kind of. Depends how long you're planning on being up for. I was sort of thinking do a couple of hours FM, then I might actually switch to Forza. Might actually switch to Forza after we've done a couple of hours of this. Because I do want to get some more Forza time in. In fact, I should make sure I've plugged in my controller before I forget about that, because otherwise I'm going to feel really daft if I try on Forza without it. Convoyed up, oh, dirty. Dirty, you're talking my language. Yeah, I'll get some FM in, and I'll see if you're still live in a bit, mate, and then I'll probably hop on and join you. We'll have some funs. See if I can get some racing in. Might need it, because I'm probably going to spend the next 2 or 3 hours swearing at the next 2 hours swearing at this, because we are not doing well. I think maybe I need to rethink my entire tactics. We might even try something strikerless. It's dirty, but we might. just because I think it might help to get some of these guys out of the habit of playing back to goal, because I don't think it's helping them score. It's definitely not helping us defend. Right, come on, get a win over Newcastle. It would feel good if we get a win over Newcastle and not be 15th anymore. I know it's early doors, but I'd like to not be 15th anymore. I don't ask for a lot, just for us to maybe be slightly better than we have been since we started this season. Not that we should be doing well, but we should be doing better, I think, is the argument I'm trying to make. I don't like that. I do not like that for a starter. For 10, that's not good. Let me... because I want to play with a thing. See if we get through the first half untainted, or not desperately tainted at least. It's not looking great. It's not looking great. Let's try something else in the second half. I say try something else, but you've been unlucky so far. Sure, I guess, except for the players who aren't trying at all. And you're live because you kept ignoring chat. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yeah, it's quite hard to play Forza and pay attention to chat. I found that last night. It's one of those things where you want to read chat, but you're also halfway through a race, and you're like, yeah, I can't really keep an eye on both these things. Our front five is doing nothing. Alright, I'm going to try something a little bit disgraceful, because I've wanted to try this tactic out for a little while. So I'm going to give it a go. Fuck you. That's it. I was finishing like 5th, and I never finish 5th in racing games. That just doesn't happen to me. My brain did not enjoy that at all. We're gonna try from the cheeky bank of cheeky tactics. This one. Let's drop you back to right back, Hamill, because O'Neill's been fucking awful. We will put A.O. Taylor in there. Do you have a left foot? You don't. You're right-footed. You are right-footed, and you are left. Of course, you're left-footed. It's not what I wanted from any of those players, but good. And then we'll put Elmore up here. And we'll make him a poacher. And then out of possession, he can stay in there. Out of possession, he can stay up there, but we're going to have him as a tracker. Oh, it's an outlet. There we go. And we'll give that a rename because we've tweaked it. Because we will have a play with it. Let's give that a go. Let's see if that gets some goals for us, shall we? Since we sort of have the players for it. Hang on, why is that put us off? Whoa. Oh, it's because I've loaded a tactic, Mick. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It will be fine. It won't hate me too much, right? Right. If it does, then I'll fix it. It shouldn't take too much fixing, because it's probably just a sub and a tactical change. Come on, goal. Oh, Renato Enrique. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, time to take on the Premier League with some Premier League type football. Let's take out Silvio Luis, swap him for A.O. Taylor, swap him for Naeem. Irasaki can be replaced with Dales. And then we'll take out Powell for Taylor. And Will Farmer's now doing quite a lot of work, so we'll put Paliara in there. Yeah, why not? Why not? I was hoping it would read Dales and up top there, but it didn't. So let's try swapping Dales and... Oh bloody! I think it now thinks that I've taken off Irasaki instead. I don't understand. I don't understand why it's so broken. Hey STP, welcome in. How are we? You join us in the trying not to lose phase of our season. It's not working, but you join us in the trying not to lose phase of us. In fact, like, John, I should actually do my shout outs while I'm doing this, because otherwise I'm just not doing it right. If you're not following Hindo, be following Hindo, and if you're not following STP, I don't know why you wouldn't be, but make sure you're following both of these beautiful, beautiful guys, because they are outstanding streamings, and good fun, good crack, good people, and good times. Goal? No. I rage quit the stream this morning on how bad my internet was and how abysmal was. I was going, oh, that's not ideal. Well, Paliara set himself up. Lovely. We're looking a bit more competitive. Is Dale's actually good at free kicks? Yeah, he's not awful. He's not awful. We'll take that. We'll take that. Maybe this tactic has some legs. Don't know if it's the poacher it needs up top or a false nine, but it could be that it needs a false nine to create the space for the two the two shadow strikers. But if you'd offered me a draw against Newcastle at the start, I'd have taken the draw against Newcastle, so I'm not against that. We'll tell them they've done brilliantly. I'm also going to change tactics with someone losing to teams which absolutely beat Spurs, who are reigning champs and currently second. Mate, it's weird how that happens. It's really odd how that happens. I've never really understood the logic. Like, I understand you have to have a bit of a chaos engine underneath it, but it does have to make at least some sense. Like, you will just find for no reason your players will just step up and smash. Like a club you should be comfortably beating. Oh, sorry, Stefan Smash thing you should be moving. How's the Prem been treating? Mate. So far, unimpressed. So far, unimpressed. But we are going to plug on with this tactic a bit. I think We'll keep it going with the poacher. I don't know how much successful it will be, but bodies forward seems to be a plan. I mean, if we go for a best 11, it decides that our best players are off on their holidays, which is helpful. Good. 30 million on deadline day, trying to get Kukurea from Spurs. Don't feel it's going to happen. Awkward. So 3 stream streak, beautiful. Streaks all over the shop. Right, let's ironically go play Tottenham. Good. North from Spurs, Chelsea, Spurs, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much more successful this tactic's going to be. I'll be honest. It might be great and it might be awful, but I have a lot of players who can play as attacking midfielders, so it doesn't hurt to try it. Will either lead to a lot of wins or a lot of high scoring losses, I'd imagine. Do I have any people I want Swindon to sign in real life? Well, now take Vinny Jr. Have Lamine Yamal if he fancies Wiltshire. And realistically, it would take me all day to come up with a list of realistic signings. Take Tudor as gaffer. Mate, I'd take almost anyone except Steve Evans. Realistically, almost anyone except Steve Evans would be on my list. I would say that with some degree of confidence. Definitely would say that with some degree of confidence. Oh, Matthew Aristocchi asked to discuss his future and got injured. It's like he came and went, Gaffer, I want a new contract. And I broke his legs, because an hour later he was injured. If he actually had a broken leg, I'd feel really bad. He just tripped on the table after asking. That's right then. I mean, if I can find the money, sure, but I wouldn't have said it was a super priority. I haven't got the money. I don't have the... Actually, I might have the money. I might have the money. Do I have the money? We don't believe it's worth the money. I don't believe it either, but I thought I'd ask. I've got some money I can shove around. How to actually pick people for League 2, hasn't it? Since either it be loans or potentially nobody, or just someone's been around the League 1 for what? Yeah. I mean, I will say our recruitment in recent years has improved purely by virtue of the fact that there was a long period which you should be very grateful you weren't watching Town for, where it just felt like we signed anyone that got released by Everton's youth team. Youth team recruitment would have been an improvement. Like, it was just... it's hard to explain, but like, we had a long period where our entire recruitment plan was go to manage the club the manager used to play for and sign anyone their youth team had decided wasn't good enough that year. And it was always the absolute dregs. Like, I have seen some rotten players in Swindon shirts over the years. Oh, mate, yeah, literally the scraps that no one wanted. There was one year where we had... I've got to look up this fella's name. Let me ask Google what the fella's name was. Oh, mate, you probably would have. Oh, so we used to have a player called Harry Agomba, who I'm assuming doesn't actually have a Wikipedia page, because fuck me, he actually does have a Wikipedia page. So, let's try and explain this guy properly, shall we? So, Harry Agomba was signed by Swindon after playing a lot of non-league football everywhere. But everywhere he'd played after leaving Spurs' academy, it just so happened that it was like a pay driver in motorsports. It came with his dad, who's very wealthy, sponsoring the club. So he was playing for us because his dad was one of our sponsors, and he was awful. And then he went on loan from us to Hereford, I think because his dad either bought or like heavily invested in the club. And then he went back to Grays because his dad was heavily invested in the club. And ended up managing Arabian Falcons, presumably because his dad owned the club. John Joe Shelby's in charge now, which is odd because he left the UK because he's a massive racist. So make that make sense. But yeah, I had the displeasure of having to watch Harry Agomba attempt to play for Swindon. 2 years, one appearance, and I promise you it was the worst appearance a footballer has ever put in. Like, if you know the legend of Ali Dyer, and if you don't, in fact, let's show you, because this is definitely before your time. So, Ali Dyer was a Senegalese footballer who very, very famously lied to get into the Premier League. So basically, his mate, there's a video on it I'll put in chat. His mate pretended to be George Weah, who was the best player in the world at the time, and said, "This is my cousin Ali Dyer. He wants to play in the Premier League. Could you please give him a look?" And they just gave him a contract without ever looking at him. And they subbed him on in a Premier League game, like 3 weeks after he signed, after he'd been, by everyone's admission, awful in training. He looked like he had no idea what football was for about 25 minutes, and they subbed him off again. It was incredible. And literally because someone phoned up and pretended to be the best player in the world and said, "Please sign my cousin." They're not related at all. They're not even from the same country. That was how stupid it was, like how little questioning anyone put into it. But I feel like that was kind of like Swindon's recruitment for years. So like if you look at our squad in the 2011-12 season, where we had Paolo Di Canio as manager, we had about 4 or 5 Italians in that squad. And we're like, oh, that's really good. How have we managed to get players of this quality? Anyway, it turns out the reason we managed to get players of that quality was because they were caught up in a match-fixing scandal in Italy, and they had come to England to play for Swindon because the Italian police couldn't get them extradited on the charges they were facing. So they'd literally come here to evade prosecution, essentially. That was good. That was a great feeling. I really do want Jamil to learn to be our first choice goalkeeper. He should be our first choice. Oh yeah, we won the league. We won the league, but yeah, we had like 4 or 5 players in our squad who were literally in the UK to avoid being thrown in prison for match fixing. They were eventually extradited to Italy and got jailed and banned for match fixing. But it was a wild time to be a Town fan. It was such a weird thing. And they were good players. Like, I'm taking nothing away from them. They were excellent footballers. But they should not have been anywhere but a prison cell. But we won the league that year, so, you know, whether we fixed matches to do it, not in my area of expertise, but yeah, it was quite the experience. Actually, I say they were all quite good. Like, of the 4, like 2 of them were really good, and the other 2 were a bit naff. But don't ask me to what the fuck happened with Swindon this season. 2nd place in January, winning 4 last. Okay. Story time. So, back in November-ish. Let me just check my dates. Yeah. But let's give you a... So, on August the 12th, we played Cardiff City in the League Cup. And Ollie Clark, our delightful captain, decided the best way to defend a corner was to shove his finger up a player's arse. Anyway, that got reported to the FA and took ages to get properly looked at. And I suspect it took ages to get properly looked at because everyone probably went, what? Like someone was cracking a joke on it. Anyway, he got looked at and he got given a 7-match ban. During said 7-match ban, we played Luton in the Pizza Cup. And we decided, our infinite wisdom, to play Ollie Clark despite the fact he was banned. And then at half-time we subbed on Aaron Drinan, who wasn't on the team sheet we gave to the referee before the game. And then we tried to blame it both these things on some poor lass in the office who apparently just didn't know the rules, but realistically it was more we had a gaffer who was a fucking idiot. And from that moment on, basically you could tell that the players had lost all faith in management and the club and the people involved in the club and were just desperately trying to get through to May so they could go and find a better job. That's the long and short version. But essentially, yeah, the dressing room fell apart because our captain was sexually assaulting people on the pitch and the gaffer did nothing about it, which is basically how we dropped so many points. And like, it didn't help that 1 or 2 players were injured for long stretches and that Finn Monroe got recalled by Aston Villa from his loan before being sold to Middlesbrough. And he was by far the best player in League 2 last season. Oh, Hamada. What a time. But it was mostly down to the gaffer losing the dressing room by being a soft touch on something really serious. that if you'd done it in any other industry, you'd have been immediately sacked. And the players basically going, I don't like that. I would suggest quite a lot. Yeah, I mean, he is going to stay. A lot of players have already left the club. And so is the assistant manager, who's sort of being scapegoated. Because I've chatted to him, the assistant manager, before he left. And he seemed like a very bright fellow with some really good ideas. Unfortunately, he also seemed like a fellow with a moral compass, and I suspect that's why he's been sacked, because I suspect he probably turned to Ian Holloway and called him out for being fucking useless. Like managing players and expectations and whatnot. So, yeah. We let a bunch of first team players go. I suspect also, like from the list of names I saw, one or two of them definitely spoke up about the club situation. There's no way Will Wright didn't say something, because he was the vice captain. So there's no way he didn't step up and say something about the whole situation. Not that I'm suggesting that I would have kept Will Wright anyway, because as much as he could be really good for us on his day, he did think he was a much better footballer than he was. Like, he used to take all our free kicks, corners, throw-ins, and he wasn't good at taking any of them. But he used to insist on doing it. Like, he'd try and take long throws and they'd barely reach the box. And you'd be like, that's not a long throw, mate. That's an average throw from a very, very average footballer. Let's send in Taylor. Irasoki. Paliara was really good when he... In fact, send on Naeem. He was good. Don't know why it thinks he's a goalkeeper. He's not. He never has been. And I'd argue probably never will be. We'll take off Hamill as well for Farmer. Yeah, he is leaving. He is leaving, yeah. Evening, Simon. Welcome in. Yeah, he wasn't a great footballer, but he seemed like a good guy. But, you know, you can't have that kind of sentiment around football, I suppose. Actually, I say he wasn't a good footballer. He was very good when he just stuck to being a sodding defender. When he tried to be Cristiano Ronaldo, he let us down quite a lot. I don't think this tactical system is working. What do I think about Kilkenny? Decent player, works hard. He's not a world beater by any stretch, but he does cover every blade of grass. Like, he never stops running, which I guess is enough. Okay, I do not think I like this tactical plan. I think we'll abandon this. I know it's not, we've got no business beating Spurs, but did I see the post? I didn't. Did you find a fix? Oh no, I haven't installed a kit pack at all. Haven't installed a kit pack at all. The guys on the SI forum, I say the guys, like the actual SI team, responded when I asked on the SI forum, and they think it's because I'm using the real names fix thing. I'll be right back for a bit. Got a shower, try and make the ad store before they close. Fair enough. I'll be around for a couple of hours. Mossman, welcome in. How are we, buds? Welcome in, Mossman. Mossman's Mossmen. We need a collective noun for the Mossman fans, like we have the collective Llamettes for the llama. If you're not following Mossman though, go get that done. How was your save? How was your stream? Obviously, if you need to go and, like, you know, hydrate, eat, etc., don't let me hold you up, but this has been a rip-roaring game, and it has absolutely no right to be. Maybe this tactic does have something to it. I don't know what it's got for it, going for it, but there we go. But yeah, welcome in Mossmen and Mossman. Lewis and John seems Scotland's like an easy mode now. Oh, we love when that happens. We love when that happens too. I don't know what's happening here. I couldn't tell you, but oh, it's done the stupid bug again. I was like, there's no way we've just equalised. What is happening? Thank you for following, Cully. Much appreciated. Welcome to the club. Small doing this. Yeah, I'm here. I'm there. I'm in there. Yeah, good, mate. Good. How's you? To be fair, I have been everywhere today. I've been doing some editing, and I've been on like a world tour of Twitch today. I think I've watched like 9 different streamers. Only one of them was one I set out to watch on purpose. But as these jaunts through, no worries, as these jaunts through the Twitchverse tend to go, though, I did encounter someone who, in fact, I encountered 2 people who were really good. So let me just very quickly in the background. They're both newer streamers. So I'm going to stick there. I'm going to give them a shout out in chat. I had to go into Twitch. No, that's fair enough. They're both newer streamers, so I'm going to put their things in chat. Please go and like give them a follow. Show them some love if you get a chance. I ended up in sort of both of their streams just through following raids while I did other things earlier, and they were both excellent, and I really would love it if you guys could just give them a follow. If you see them, stop in, say hi, and, you know, share the love, because they were good guys. Like I said, both very new. Benny, welcome in. How are we? Further behind me? Well, it was supposed to be Carl Lafferty, and it might not be. I recommend a young one. It's very funny. Absolutely, you can. Give him a shout out, Simon. By all means. By all means. Benny, I was thinking about you earlier. Not in a weird, like, kinky way, but I was thinking about you earlier. Oh, Amy! Oh, I love Amy. Amy's incredible. Good shout. No, I was just, quick shout out for Benny. In fact, I'll put a shout out for Benny in chat anyway, because I should have done by now anyway. I was just thinking about my little journey I've been on since I came back to streaming. Why is it not playing? It's going to make me type it, isn't it? It's so 1990s. I was just thinking about the journey I've been on as a streamer since I came back to streaming, and I was thinking about how much I have learned from you as a streamer and how much watching you has made me a better streamer. And I said to myself earlier, if Benny comes in, I was going to say thank you, because you've taught me a lot. I know you haven't been trying to, but, you know, I think it's always worth saying. Like, I think I've learned most of what I've learned about Twitch etiquette from watching you. And, you know, how to make sure the community feels included and showing the love and all that good stuff. A lot of it I probably would have figured out, well, I say a lot of it, some of it I would have figured out anyway. Like, I would have always raided out to people and, you know, tried to big up the community, but like I do try and like imitate as much as I can. Obviously, I can't imitate fully. I'm nowhere near as good looking or talented as you are, but you know, I do my best. But yeah, you're into a VTuber. There's nothing wrong with that. I love a good VTuber. There's some very good VTubers. One I love. Now this won't appeal to. This won't necessarily appeal to people who like a lot of, or who just like FM. It's going to really confuse her because she's live right now and there's absolutely no context for this that she will ever be aware of. So let's freak her out when she sees this. One person I really love is Alison Adventures. She's a variety streamer. She's very funny and I really recommend giving her a look. I know you'll love her, Benny. Hey Liam, welcome in. How are we? I'm good, thank you. Yeah, Benny, I feel like you'd love Alison. She's very, very funny. And she's lovely, really chill environment. Her model is stunning. And not in a weird way, just the art. The art on the model, incredible. Owen's going. Probably best not to burn the house down, Benny. I'm not an expert on these things, but burning house down bad, right? Pretty sure burning house down bad. Alright, we gave Irazoki a new contract, largely to stop him moaning. I'll be honest, I probably still will try and sell it at the end of the season. Wow, it's got a higher release clause. Beautiful. They can pay me. Why am I sitting through an international break for? Why would I do that to myself? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. In fact, you know what? We're very early in the stream, but since we've got to trudge our asses through an international break, should we do a lovely early in the stream scrandle? We've not done a scrandle for a few days. Let's do a lovely early in the stream kind of scrandle whilst I wait for this to deliver us to the Chelsea game, because it just feels like the right thing to do if I can find the right window, which naturally I can't, because that would be too bleeding easy, wouldn't it? That would be too bleeding easy. Come on now. There we go. Let's grab an early in the stream scrandle. Why not? If you're unfamiliar with our wild... This is loading like 90s internet. If you're unfamiliar with our wild and random ways, scrandle, you choose left, you choose right in chat. Which one would you rather put inside your face hole? Is the simple game, really. So Hibernian, loaded fries, sliced pepperoni, garlic ciabatta, mozzarella, tomato sugo and basil, 7.5 English pounds, or roast pork with stuffing, chips and onion gravy for £7 at Wolves. Liam's saying left. Simon is saying left. I'm inclined to agree with left. Any more bids from anyone? Doesn't look like it. We'll go left. There we go. Alright, we've got the Snoop Dogg from Swansea. Outstanding work. Proud of them. £7.5. That's definitely a burger with salsa, mustard, I'm guessing mayonnaise or sour cream. In fact, that could be a nachos kind of deal on top of a hot dog. Or we've got 5 sugar donuts for a fiver at Camberley Town. Simon's going left, Liam is going right. And if I'm going to make a deciding decision, I think I'm going to go with the donuts, because I am a fat bitch. Winner. Chicken dinner. Good. Alright, we've got a cheese and onion for panini, and we all knew the second we saw the picture that was Manchester United. Didn't require any questioning at all, did it? That's £4, or we've got this £6 cheeseburger from Portsmouth. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. The bun is too big for the burger. The cheese is off centre and not melty. It's a begrudging left, isn't it? Like, such a begrudging left. Alright, this is at Wembley, presumably the stadium. Looks like the stadium. 4 buffalo chicken tenders with chips, £13.10. Fuck, that's expensive. Or Cove Ramblers are offering buffalo chicken and chips for £10. Not sure why buffalo and chicken are being bred. Feels like a mistake. Simon is saying right. Liam's saying left. It was good but expensive. I think, based purely on what I'm witnessing, I admit I'm punishing the club because a supporter clearly didn't know what they were doing. But this just looks like someone squeezed any old shit out. Oh, Cully has dived in with a right to make the call. Saving me the call. I was going to go left, but we're going right apparently. Right is the winner. Alrighty then. Well, Rook Chorsau are doing a sausage with gherkin for some reason. Bread roll, mustard, ketchup and a pint for £3.70. Now bear in mind all those things. Sausage, gherkin, bread roll, mustard, ketchup and pint for £3.70. Or this fucking awful looking bacon cheeseburger from Real Madrid. And I think we are going to unanimously go. That bacon is particle thin and still somehow not cooked. Like, I don't even know how you could cook bacon that thin by showing it to a light bulb, and they've still not managed to, not even a light bulb that's turned on, and it would still be better cooked than that. So that's got to be that one. Sausage does look lovely. Right, Adelaide United have got salt and pepper calamari with chips, which is not a bad shout, £8. Or Blackburn are offering cheesy nachos, which is quite literally some tortilla chips with some cheese thrown on it, and not a smidge of heat bothered to be added. Cully, you're not wrong. Simon's gone right. Cully's gone left. Liam is right. At least melt the cheese. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Like, I'm not a big fan of squid either, Simon, but that's the bare minimum of effort that's gone in at Blackburn. I don't think that's the bare minimum of effort. I think they just found that. Right. Montreal in Canada, of course. Tacos, a burrito and fries for £9. That burrito, by the way, is the most immaculately made looking burrito I have ever seen in my life. That's so perfectly wrapped, stuffed, like cut. Absolutely stunning. It does look AI. It's incredible. We've got a burger with printed buns at Cardiff, which is weird to start off with. I get it. Do some branding. That's fine. But cook the burger. For fuck's sake. Just cook the burger properly, and that would... if they'd cooked the burger properly, I reckon we'd all have been on board with it, because it's only £7. But that burger looks anemic. Burger does look like black pudding, you're not wrong. We're going left, though, aren't we? We're all going left, because... that's magic. That's so gorgeous looking. And now we've gone the other way. So, we've got Sholing FC... cheesy chips for £4 that someone has apparently just taken to a bukkake party. What the fuck is with all the mayo? What's wrong with you? Honestly, whoever did this should be put down. or a medium rare steak roll cooked to preference for £4.50 at Auckland City. I'm pretty sure that's not cheese. I am pretty sure that's some kind of mayo. It might be mozzarella. You're not wrong. It's a bit of a pricey cheese for cheesy chips, though, isn't it? But I mean, this one has all your food groups. It has steak. It has bread. Leon's saying right. So I'm assuming it's mayo. Simon's going right. Both. There's not many ways to dress up a steak roll to make it pretty. We're going right by majority rule. We're all green so far. Talking of things that look shite. Steak, bacon and onion baguette. What is this? What is this yellow crap? Looks like someone shot one of the Simpsons out of a cannon onto it from a great distance. Got left from Kit and Liam. The right hand side, by the way, is pie mash and liquor, which I think we universally agreed none of us enjoy. The bacon is trying to run away. I don't think we've ever on any occasion looked at pie mash and liquor and gone, that looks good. I think we always universally just go, that looks awful, why would someone eat that? Right, we're going left. Left wins. That 12% were all West Ham fans. Fleetwood Town, a hot dog topped with cheese, onions and jalapenos. I don't know why the jalapenos are there. They were doing so well until the jalapenos. And that's £6. Or we've got the Wigan kebab on the right, pie and a roll from Nairn County, £2.50. I think it's West Ham, innit? Is kebab and a roll normal? No. No, it's not. It's very much a northern delicacy. But Liam and Simon saying left, by the way. I'm guessing Cully's going right. So I'm reliably informed that Hindo has had one of these and they're incredible. And I'm a trust Hindo because he makes food for a living. Dylan, welcome in. How are we, birds? It looks like we're going left by majority rule, unless Dylan has a preference, left or right. Dylan, what are we saying? What are we saying on the old food stuffs? Just won the Pokal from the Zwei Bundesliga. Oh. Dirty work from Dylan. Going left then. Oh, we are streaking away. We have one left. And it's really come down to micro foods, apparently. So we have got Shibuya in Japan doing egg yolk onigiri for 80p. Now, an egg yolk onigiri is just egg yolk covered in rice. Despite the fact that it doesn't look cooked, the egg yolk, fun fact, Smokey, welcome in. The egg yolk is frozen and then you boil the rice and you wrap the egg yolk in the rice and the heat from the egg yolk cooks the egg. It's quite clever. Right, I've got two left. Finished 11th in the league and got Europa. Oh, beautiful. And on the right we have a cheese and onion pie the size of a 50p coin for £4.50 at Anfield. So Cully's going left, Simon's going right, Liam's going left. It's two lefts. Dylan's going left. Like, I promise you that would probably be better than it looks. Only because right as Anfield, it's one of those things where it's like, Kit's definitely going to appear and be like, I've got to go for the Anfield one. It is veggie. I mean, they're both veggie, to be fair. That one's probably vegan. Oh, no, it's not vegan because it's cheese. Anyway, we'll go left. Oh, we've gone 10 for 10. 10 for 10. Excellent. Right, let's see where we're at. Oh, we're back. We are back, baby. Just in time. Fantastic work. We are OP. I think that's the third time in a row we've gone 10 for 10. I can check that. Let's have a look. Stats. History after history. That is the third time in a row we've gone 10 for 10. Nice. Okay, so we're trying out a tactic. It was going to be strikerless, then I realised I like Hamada Elamor too much. Nobody sue me. Just worked out I like Hamada Elamor too much. But my theory behind this is it should create a bunch of goals. Your GOAT, John Kevin Augustine, scored a 90+4 win, and then Pokal finally it's Leverkusen. Oh, we love to hear it. Right, we'll put Vogel on for McLaughlin. Ali Suleiman's there as the striker. Blair Sturrock can definitely get replaced by Wilson. You are fucked next season though. Happens to the best of us. Some people spend their entire lives trying to make sure they get fucked next season. We call those people whores. So we already get to the Dreiliga. Oh, not with European football. No way. Not even possible. With that money coming in, won't happen. Alright, let's see what this does to Chelsea. I'll give it one more go, and then I might go back to something else. Well, we did get a 3-2, or narrowly lose 3-2 against Spurs, so it's not too bad. 6 million to spend, 6 million in the Bundesliga could go miles. Go have to run. Fair enough, Gully. Have a good mate. See you very soon. Feel common aboard and all that. There we go. Good. Let's go. And oh, I've just realised it's Chelsea, Millwall. There's going to be blood everywhere. There's no way this ends nicely, is there? Just no way this ends nicely. But as long as it starts nicely with a win. Hamada Elamor's side is the goalkeeper today. Glad that bug's back. Or Paliar is injured already. Love it. Good stuff. Great stuff. What we love to see. We haven't conceded yet, though. Al Mutairi still the safest pair of hands in football. Still the safest pair of hands in football. Elamor's finally worked out his outfield. He's changed his shirt. Good lad. Good lad. We shall make this work somehow. We shall get the win. I mean, there is a suggestion that maybe I should have just stuck with being strikerless, because Hamada's hardly pulling up any trees. Let's try him as a false nine. I know he's not great at it, but let's try him as a false nine and see if having him drop back creates anything. And if it doesn't, I'll figure something else out. Basically, Paliara getting tackled. Does this tactic naturally go back into anything we've been using before? I guess it sort of goes back into the 4-3-3 maybe. Maybe. Alright, Paliara's dead. Let's... Taylor. I think I am going to try this. Try this strikerless. I was having a little tactics chat the other day, and apparently strikerless is very much the way to go. And I thought, I'd quite like to try that, so we will. Do I think Kamada Elamore can actually play attacking midfielder? Probably not, but it certainly can't hurt to try it out. It's hurting quite a lot trying it out. It is hurting a lot now trying this out. Let's berate our guys. I think I've worked out why that's not working. Hang on now. Let's swap Irasaki with Silvio Luis. Let's do this at half time like a grown-up. Silvio Luis, Irasaki with Elamore. That feels a bit better. You've been terrible, sort it out. Nothing more to say to them, really. Nothing more to say to them. They've all been terrible and they all need to sort it out. Not that it's particularly brilliant, but I just need someone to show a little bit of value. Go on, Renato Enrique. Oh, I'd have put money on A.O. Taylor to finish that, I'll be honest. Any other time, I'd have put money on A.O. Taylor to finish that. But it hasn't happened. Come on, let's get a goal just so we look good. Someone. Anyone? Anyone have a shot at goal? We're just going to pass it around, are we? Benny's back. Back again. Tell your friends. Because he's back. Yes, he's back. Yes, he's back. Da-na-na. Na-na. I'll be honest, I forgot the rest of the words. That might be all of the words. Filled with saucy pasta and cheese and beef. Ooh. Filthy. He's talking dirty to me now. Matteo Irasaki is not playing especially well today, no doubt. I've witnessed it. I have witnessed it. Literally have seen it. Goal? Yeah, come on. Right, I've got to change this team up. I'm not having a good time with this team right now. Right, Carbone in there. Silvio Luis off for Ali. Elamore off for Solomon. I guess Scotty Banks is coming off for Vogel. That's all our subs. I am shuffling the deck chairs in the Titanic. Let's not get any other ideas. This is very much a deck chairs on the Titanic like moment. Yeah. 2 pieces of art you got back recently? Oh, that's what we like. That's what we like. Bit of a digital art spree is finally paying off. Finally paying off. It's actually going to meet the girlfriend 11 days to gift it all to her. Whoa. Well, make sure you wear a condom, Benny. You know the rules. The world's not ready for little Benny. I'm not judging Benny. I'm just giving advice on behalf of the world. I've got 2 right backs on loan. I don't actually like either of them. I've got to be honest. I don't like either of them. So did they be raised? Well, oh, we know they would. We know they would. Will they become a good person? I mean, how good a person they become, I feel like depends heavily on which of your friends you exposed them to. Wow. This is a nothing doing time of year. I was like, surely someone's about to get sacked in the Premier League, and if they are, it's probably me, but... nothing great there. I mean, Fluminense are a great club with some fantastic history, but... it's definitely a step down. Just working out where we parachute to and we inevitably get sacked by Millwall. We are about to play Manchester City as well. So, I'm not saying I'm fully prepared to just get murdered again, but... oh, then we've got to play Liverpool, for Christ's sakes. Well, this is a bad time I've set myself up for. At no stage was that fixture list ever going to be a good time with a newly promoted side. Like, at least give us a fighting chance of building some momentum. Not whatever this is. Lipari facing an uncertain future at Millwall. Is he? I'm pretty certain of him. And if he learns to play defensive midfield, he'll be starting every week. So it really is just on him. Oh, Christian Suleiman's injured again. And Matteo Irasoki's injured again. Excellent. It's going so well. Leicester are playing at the Jamie Vardy Arena. Guess it was one of his conditions for coming back from Italy, to save them from League One. At 39 or whatever. Well, are we ready for a bad time, chat? because I suspect we are about to have one. A really bad time. And it's one of those things where, as good as it was to get promoted last season, I don't feel like we were ready. And I definitely didn't have the money to spend to get us ready. So we're pretty much in a hiding to nothing. To the point where if literally any other job in the Premier League came up, I'd go for it. Just while we've still got a little bit of pep in our step as far as our reputation goes, because yeah, and there's really nothing good going. Burnley are slowly creeping back up the leagues, but that's not fun. There's nothing else showing us like super. I mean, it's Borough and Brentford, but they're around us. Oh, Pro Vercelli are coming back up the Italian leagues. That's cool. Alright, let's go get thrashed by City then. Need to pick up the mist from the station. Fair enough. Got to make sure Mrs. T comes home. Definitely for show. But Vogel in there, please. Let's get rid of everyone who can't actually play for us. That's a much smaller squad now. I don't want Blair Sturrock on the bench. I just can't imagine a world where I want Blair Sturrock on the bench. I do want Jamil in goal. And I think I kind of want Halkett on the bench. Possibly in place of Ali. To us, that doesn't feel like they can do anything about a game. Dales needs to show me something. How fit are you, Davidson? 75 minutes? Let's give Lipari a run out. Is it better that way around? Not really. Let's drop Farmer for Carbone. How many games has Grabinski played? Just the one. Alright, I was being harsh by not picking him again. Alright, we'll give him a go. We'll give him a go. I'd like it if Lipari came good. Do I think he will? Probably not. I have to guess the club on channel points. Oh yeah, I turned it off the other night. Sorry, bear with. I turned it off whilst we were doing Forza because someone was going to be silly with it. It just made sense. It should be back on now. It is back on. Alright. Give me a difficulty level. very, 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 very hard. All right then, Treacle. All right. Okay, this is as hard as I can make it without putting real thought into it. Europe, absolutely. Absolutely. Do they play in one of the top 5 countries? Yeah. Michele Lipari's already scored. Oh, hello. Have we got a hero? Have we got a hero? Spain? Nope. Nope, no Germany. They are an English club. In a manner of speaking, yes. Oh, it's that bloody Doherty. Oh, he's got really good. I will give you a clue. When I say in a manner of speaking, I mean because they no longer play. Which only makes it marginally easier, funnily enough. It's not Hartford United. It's not Macclesfield Town. It's not Bury FC. It's not Rushden and Diamonds. Oh, Renato Enrique, what are you cheeky boy? Oh, imagine if he'd finished that. Imagine if he'd finished that. Are they a club now just with a different name? No. This is quite a deep cut. But you know, you're allowed to Google and stuff, so... It's a deep cut. Did they appear in the EFL? Sort of. I've got faith in you to get this, Liam. There's like one question I'm waiting for you to ask me. I think it will narrow it down massively for you. And it's one of those questions where if I told you what the question was, you'd absolutely kick yourself for not having asked it yet. Bloody Manchester City scoring. No. They played in blue, yes. Oh, that was a fun notification. Bloody hell. They have something in common with one of the clubs you've already named. Walthamstow Avenue. Nope. I really hate David Doherty. I really hate him. I really want to sign him. It's not Chesterfield City. One of the teams you mentioned in the previous group was the second team in history to have this particular distinction. I think. Let me count. Certainly second, if not third. give you an exact number. It's not, but you're thinking along the right lines. You are now thinking along the right lines. So I think Wanderers still technically exist. Yes. Yeah, you're very much like 4 Wikipedia clicks away. Like, you're so close. Do I want something a bit more defensive in this slot, maybe? Ardwick AFC, no. Really wanted to play Blair Sturrock as a striker. I don't know why. It's not Bootle FC. It's not Oldcastle Swifts. I'm not even sure which list you're on right now. See, when you said Wanderers, you were on the right list. That's a hint. And the other hint I'll give you is they have something in common with Bury. It's not Clapham Rovers. not a big fan of our current injury woes. Hey, Tactico, welcome in. How are we, my friends? If you're not following one of Ireland's finest, do go do that. Honestly, we are currently playing Guess the Club, and we've narrowed it down to a club that doesn't exist, that no longer exists in England, that went out of business in the 1800s. It's a tough Guess the Club. I say we. Liam's guessing, because obviously I know what the club is because I picked it. It's quite a successful club for the time it existed. Liam, you're asking a very good question. Hashtag, sadly not. Before 1900. Right, we're about to get murdered by Liverpool. That's great. This is feeling really good. I will find a tactic that can win. I'm not sure why you would have Powell playing on the right and O'Neill on the left. More sense. Stream starting, so I went to play golf and I have a pub now, so also work at 7 AM. Fair enough. Liam, you have successfully cracked my little. If I can find, why does it hate me so much? Why does it hate me so much? I don't understand, but I even used the scramble window. Anyway, yeah, Liam, you've got it absolutely bang on right. It was Blackburn Olympic. It really wants me to play Blair Sturrock up top. And I really hate that as a suggestion, but struggling to find an argument that I shouldn't. Really struggling to find an argument that I shouldn't. I do want Lipari instead of Davidson on the bench though. Actually, Dales is awful, so we're going to play Halkett in there. And then we're going to swap Halkett and Erasaki. What was the question? Why are they giving it away? Oh, have they won the FA Cup? Fair enough, Tactico. Always lovely to see you. Sleep well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you must do something I wouldn't do, wear a condom. It's the life advice of the day. Try the best. So is there a right back here? There's not really a right back option here, is there? Sure, Irazaki's been awful, so we'll put a Shaheen in. Alright, I can't believe I'm resorting to the vertical tiki-taka, the 5-3-2. Cannot believe I'm resorting to this, but I am absolutely out of ideas. I think I've ever been more out of ideas. Like, I know this squad's well out of its depth, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because we're playing a large bunch of really big teams. Happy Arsenal League, most United fans want City to win. Do you know what? I think, honestly, I didn't care. Honestly, I wasn't that bothered. Like, it's nice to see someone that isn't City win it, but it's the Premier League, isn't it? Whoever won it fell over the most times, probably. Junior Hoylett would be a really good Premier League player because all he does is fall over. Come on. Oh my God. My brain cannot today. We have been utter garbage. Could we stop being such utter garbage? Everybody stop being utter garbage. Yes, we are such complete and utter garbage. Oh, for Christ's sake. I need to see that again. I need to see someone try defending. Because it's just so poor. Oh. I don't care if Vardis allows that or not. I'm going to switch back to this. John O'Neill, you can be a scapegoat, son, because you've been garbage. In fact, no, Grabinski's been worse and he's booked. So Grabinski off. Ellamore in. Let's go to something that at least might work. Go on, always press Bocchio. Why weren't we doing that anyway? Don't know. I don't know how we got this team promoted. I'm actually at a loss. I couldn't tell you with a gun to my head how we got this team promoted. They've just got no fight in them whatsoever. Let's get rid of those defenders because they're utter crap. Lipari can get out for Will Farmer. And Blair Sturrock can come off for Renato Enrique. Or my subs before half time again. Had to be done. They've got to learn somehow. They've got to learn somehow. Jesus Christ, Shaheen, why don't you just have a nap? Why don't you just take a nap? It'll make it far, far easier for him to get past you, you lazy bastard. Stand aside and wave him through, why don't you? Just no words. Absolutely. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. There's no point in checking. How is that offside? We passed it to them. Right, that was shit. You've all been shit. Every one of you, shit. Just stop being shit. It really is that simple. All of you are shit. Except the ones who've come on, who've maybe put in some effort. They're all training tomorrow. Every single one of them. Every single one of them. There's just no effort going in whatsoever. Go on then, let's give him a fourth goal. Good work. How are you just pissing stand off the pitch and let them stick in as many as they want to? You may as well. You'll be doing less running and it'll have the same result. This is crap. I have never seen such crap from any team I've ever managed on Football Manager. Every single one of these players is going on the transfer list. Every single... I'm going to sell every single one of these players. That's how bad they've been. They're all being sold. Because this is embarrassing. Just give him a free kick on the edge of the box. Sure, that's going to help. It's going to really help. You've done well. Are Liverpool in the league not top four? You think they would be? I don't know. They've got to be after this, surely. They're top. The thing is, it's not even about the result. It's just about how little... Like, these ratings are disgusting. These aren't the ratings of players who are being outclassed. They're the ratings of players who are putting exactly fuck all effort in. Fucking Silvio Luis on a 5.8. Like, this fella, it's not like he's new to Premier League football. He's played loads of Premier League football. He's just lazy. He's just lazy. And I won't be having it. I will not be having it. trying to think about anything else to offer. I've got nothing else to offer. There's really no point you even trying to defend this now, lads. Just everyone go home. Everyone just go home. That's 6-0. That's 6-0. Oh, fucking. There's no point looking at VAR. Nobody cares anymore. Millwall fans have gone home. I've left. See if they got a 7th in the time between that and me instant resolving, shall we? Did they get a 7th, maybe? A 12th? Yeah. 6-0 down, Charlie. 6-0 down. We're going to take care of this problem, though. We're going to take care of this problem really, really quickly. See, what we're going to do is all of these guys here, all of these guys that played, except Grabinski, because I can't, get on the goddamn transfer list. I'm not going to persuade you to accept it. You're just going to accept it. You're all fucking gone. Right, Renato Enrique, you came off the bench. You can piss off. Hamad Relamore, not anymore. You're done. Goodbye. Cedric Vogel came off the bench. Get fucked. Goodbye. I'm not overreacting, Simon. We're not overreacting. You've just missed how truly awful what I just witnessed was. I've seen murders that were more pleasant than that. Who else got? Will Farmer came off the bench. Good. Bye-bye. Enjoy whichever godforsaken Middle Eastern country you end up in. Because it won't be here. Ever again. Right. In fact, let's make sure they really... Because I feel like the transfer listing wasn't a big enough hint. Let's make sure they really know how much they sucked. Let's make sure they really, really know. I'm sorry. I didn't exactly... Shut the fuck up. Alright, Scott, well, you're already leaving, mate, so it's not really a problem. Kojo, crap. Lipari, you've been begging for more football. Do you know what just happened? You were crap. Silvio, honestly, you should be shot after that last game. I'm sure you can. Here's what we're going to do then. If you want to play for the first team, you're going to give me 7.5s. Alright, we'll be a bit more fair. Alright, well, then you don't want to play for the team. Good luck. Bye. Enjoy playing for the under-18s. Bye. Bloody arguing back. Bloody arguing back with me. I won't have it. I won't have it. I'm not accepting that. Alright. Consider yourself on the get fucked list. That's what we're doing. Right, that's that handled. Team meeting, right. You lot have been shit lately. There will be consequences for all of you, because you'll be playing for fucking Carlisle. I kid, they're not good enough for Carlisle. They can get out of it. Right, there we go. We finally got offers coming in. They can all go. Bye. I'm sorry, did I say I was selling them at a discount? I didn't think I did. FC Copenhagen. I'm not helping you out with his wages either, so that's not going to happen. Right, you're going to pay me an actual fee for him so he can go. Bye. Bye, goalkeeper who was awful. I know he was good for us last season, but I'm making a goddamn point. I'm done with these lazy footballers. Done. Done with these lazy footballers. In fact, you know what? Do you know what? This is how done I am with these lazy footballers. Enjoy life in the under-18s, you twats. Never going to think about any of you ever again. Bye. That's my squad now. That's my whole squad. I'll be honest. Is there a you've been shit option? Why is there not a you've been bad? Is that the least streamy FM game ever? I'm so confused. I'm going to change my system because you've been bad. Right, John O'Neill. Still out of working hours in the middle of the day. What if you change? You can be useful if you put some fucking effort in, John. But you haven't. So tough titties. Why is it also... John, Aidan Green, you're also fired because apparently lunchtime is outside of your working hours. Consider yourself sacked as fuck, mate. You are done. You are done. Done! Bless your cotton socks. Is there any jobs available? There better be, because Green needs one. Don't you, Aidan? Don't you? Yeah, look at you out of a job, you prick. Exactly. What is the jerry can of petrol and matches for? Right, jobs available. We have got Brazil, Argentina, Mexico, Korea in high definition. Ooh. Hello, Cadiz, with your money. Hello, Cadiz. I don't mind if I do take a large transfer budget, thank you. Good thing they've got, I think, the same sponsor as us, is it? I'm pretty sure that's the same sponsor we have. Right. Right, guys. It'd be great if these menus worked. Oh no, it's not. We're sponsored by Husky Chocolate. Don't know why you're making chocolate out of a husky. Couldn't tell you. Do I declare interest in the job? No. But whilst I'm dealing with the under-18s, very quickly, you can come up to the first team squad. Are you ready? Absolutely not. Does it matter? Absolutely not. Not even remotely a problem. I just want to see some players who want to be here in my squad. You've all got potential. Hello, guys. Could you just join the seniors for a game or two whilst I make a point? Why are they all innovate? All of my it's because it's this. It's because I'm in the under 18s. I'm so smart. I'm well smart. Right. That's our new first team squad. Now you'll notice there are problems with it. Like it doesn't have a left back in it. I assure you this is a really small problem. Definitely. Definitely a really small problem. Shouldn't really be zooming through this week, should I? Because there could be an actual, you know, interview and something. Come on, Cadith. Give me the job. You'd be silly not to. Oh no, you're unhappy. Oh, bless your hearts. Bless your hearts. That's sad. Bye. Because he is awful. It's very simple, it's 'cause he's awful. He's being let go because he's awful. Nothing but awful performances. I'm going to be honest, he's probably going to play more football now because there's no one else in the squad. Salim, you're also going to play more football now because have a little look around at training. You see all those players that are missing, they don't play here anymore. They're no longer members of this squad. Jesus Christ, Messiah, so you unable to look around at training as well? There you go. Does that help? Good. Go out on loan. See if I care. See if I care. You're clearly too stupid to be here. Very clearly, you are too stupid to be here. If you cannot look around the training ground, notice like 15 of your teammates missing and work out something, not work out something's going on. I just cannot. I just cannot. Please, someone hire me. Sure, we'll leave that to physio. Good. Good, good, good. Love that for you. Mentoring groups are needed. Well, yeah, they will be, because no one here should be mentoring anyone. Nobody here should be mentoring anyone ever. It's just not the one. This is not how I wanted the 100th stream in this series to go, by the way. This is the 100th stream in the Journey series. Oh, Cadith, you beautiful people. Hola, Zhang Shenyu. Oh, Chinese money. Yes, please. Because I have got... Yes, that one. I'll make it improve. Currently underperforming. I won't do it again. Sure. Because I've had no money. There'll be no problems. Don't you panic. I'll have a great relationship with your fans. Sure. Seems like he'll make it work. Absolutely something I can achieve. 13.81 million. I'll be honest, we'll make it work. I'll make that work too. And I don't care about any of that. Just give me a job, please. Thank you. I'd like to no longer be in Millwall. Problem solved. Look at all these players getting called up for international duty, despite most of them being poor. Hopefully back to sunny Spain. I mean, I said they were rich, but a 13 million transfer budget doesn't really indicate wealth, does it? Like, they know they're trying to stay in La Liga, right? I know I've thought about that. That doesn't feel like a rich club at all. That feels like a poor club pretending to be rich. But there's nowhere else I like fancy being. I do think it's wild that there's only 4 places that don't have something exciting to play for in the Brazilian League next year. There's just nothing there that's interesting. There might be something there that's interesting. Hear me out. Ipswich with a lot of money to spend. Ipswich with a lot of money to spend could be intriguing. I'm sorry, a £66 million profit on transfers? I very much don't mind if I do. And before the halfway mark in the season, I know this fella, Chris Wiles. We managed him last year, didn't we? We had him last year on loan. You won't want me back because I didn't play him. They've got a lot of players wanted. They have got a lot of players wanted who are worth a lot of money. They get relegated last season. Is that what happened to them? They did. They're basically the team we replaced in the Premier League. That's why they've got loads of money. I'm here for that. That for which I am here. San Etienne dismiss Erazoki speculation. Good. All right then, let's play Forest. We'll go back to that. Quick pick. Yep, pretty much all I've got here. So you'll have to do. That doesn't fill you with confidence. I don't know what will. Where's straight in goal? Let's not get stupid. Let's not put straight in goal. All right, let's go. Let's go beat Nottingham Forest with a squad full of children. Let's go do that. That would help immensely. No staff advice. Oh well. Yep. I don't care. I don't care. Archie, that was rubbish interviewing. Let's go. There's a Bellingham in... Oh, there wasn't a Bellingham in that team. That's okay then. Right. Here we go then. The children and what remains of our squad up against Nottingham Forest. Can't pretend I'm expecting anything out of this one either, I'll be honest. This is the first time I've ever done a stream where I haven't won a match. Not one. Not one. Stream number 100 of the journey has been hot garbage. Absolute crap. On every level. We've been absolutely crap on every single level. I just don't know what to do. Clearly not one of these players is good enough to be at this level. And like whether I stay or leave, they're going down. Bottom of the table. Comfortably bottom of the table. Because there's just no one here good enough. Which is a little bit ridiculous. Like, oh, for fuck's sake, why? Everyone I signed in the summer either allegedly had really big potential / ability and or had played lots of Premier League games with a really good average rating. It does not make any sense that they should be as bad as they've been. I can't even begin to explain how that's happened. I know we're on terms, but I can't argue we deserve it. I'll be honest, I couldn't make an argument we deserve to be winning or drawing. once again, our defence goes completely missing. Once again, they go missing. Completely missing. I don't see the replay of that. I don't need to see a replay of that at all. From McLaughlin, you're officially shit, so get off and never ever consider calling yourself a footballer again. Don't even think about it. Don't ever consider calling yourself a footballer again. Welcome to my pile of players who can be marked done. Let's replace some crap with some more crap, shall we? Just in case we happen to hit upon someone who's not crap. Oh, fuck it, you might as well go on a left back, because you can't be worse. I was giving away a bloody free kick immediately. Good, good. Good. Absolutely fantastic. Fair enough, Simon. Have a good night, mate. I'm definitely not going to enjoy the rest of the stream, but I appreciate the sentiment. We'll see you very soon. Hopefully... yeah, hopefully somewhere that's not sodding Millwall. Or at Millwall, but with all of these players sold. Who knows? Either or. But yeah, thanks for being here, Simon. See you soon. Any of you ever seen football before? Any of you? I mean, that wasn't technically offside, he was level. But I'll take it. I'll take it. Any danger we can get a point. Any danger at all we can still... I know they're on the way through. We're just going to assume they're going to score it because our defence is crap. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's another one sacked. You have to look at the video, Sam. He probably did it. He plays for Millwall, he's an idiot. Absolutely give up. I give up. I give up on this team. He's had about 12 goals today. Mate, might as well put a fucking mannequin in the centre half spot. Good, good. We gave away 3 points. That was shit. You don't get a rest. You, Sean, aren't going to be here anymore. we're just done with these terrible, terrible footballers. Oh, mate, we need to, because I fucking hate them. I hate these guys now. I hate every one of these players. I've now reached a point where I know I can't come back from it, because I just hate every one of these players. I despise every one of them. The fact that I've managed to be made to hate Hamad Ralamore breaks my heart. And Jack Carbone and the Messiah. Board request meeting to discuss your future. I know it's not been good enough. I can see it's not been good enough. It's clearly not been fucking good enough, has it? How do I plan to improve the team's performance? What do I do to stay in charge? 6 points in 5 games? This team? Sorry, Saif, have you been looking? Okay, I can do 4 points in 5 games. Statistically, a miracle has to happen, right? Bye. Such crap. Right. Let's deal with the crap, shall we? Let's deal with the crap. So, where are we? Salim Naeem, welcome to the transfer list. You've been crap. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Anthony Wilson, you've also been crap. So, again, do not let the door hit you on the way out, you moaning, whinging little bitch. Jack, I really want to give you more time, but I can't justify it because you've been crap. Fairhat, you could be the best right back in the world if you just fucking applied yourself, but you won't. Sean, you were so poor on your goddamn debut that I want to send you back. And it annoys me that I can't. Christian, you're supposed to be the experienced head I rely on, and you aren't. You can't be, so you're now an under 18. Good luck. Best of luck to you on your future endeavours. You're on loan, so you can just piss off out my sight. Tristan Dales, you might be the worst signing I've ever made, and I've made some bad ones, so enjoy that. Anyone else who needs to be punished by being fired into the surface of the sun? This prick by Kingsley Cokehead. Yeah, bye. You can go back to the under 18s where we found you. Alright, so our current first team squad now looks like this. That's all I've got left. Those are the only footballers who exist to me now. Oh no, hang on, no. Let's not be hasty. Christian, you can also fuck off. Forever. Good. Good. Farabat in offer for Naeem. Sure. 3 million quid for him. Have you seen him? 3 million quid for that joker. Now I do realise I have a problem whereby I actually don't have 11 players for the next game. Is a problem. We are playing a game that should in theory be winnable if we had first team footballers. Oh, I can't holiday, can I? Because I'm waiting for a job to come in. Jesus. Oh, I thought I said the Boca job was available. I'd be out of here if the Boca job was available. Out of here at speed. Should we destroy Oxford United? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. That wouldn't be fun for anyone. There I was thinking, if we could stay up, or at least make a half decent hash at staying up, I could steal a mid-table Premier League job. And now I find myself desperately hoping Newcastle in 17th fire their manager. Best make sure that happens, son. I need players. Very surprised Ipswich haven't come in yet. Very surprised. I've clearly proven I can get a team out of the Championship. Could not have made that more obvious. The only saving grace is that maybe I could get 4 points out of the next 5 games, purely because West Brom are 15th, Leicester are 12th, and Sunderland are 18th, and not much better than us. Then we've got to play in Arsenal again. And then Borough, who are just above us, and then we go back to being slapped every week. Bye, Naeem. Enjoy your life back in Morocco. Whoever takes over from me is going to have at least a transfer budget. Possibly a touch of hope. Hello, Ipswich. Hello. What have you got to offer me in terms of money? Please be big, big money. Yep. Yep. Absolutely. Yes. 78 million quid in the chat. Oh, absolutely. And a wage budget of 78. I have never had such riches. Right. Pardon me, Cadith. I'll make a choice in a week or two. Make a choice in a week or two once we see what Ipswich Town have got to offer. Because if they're going to offer me 78 million quid to spend to get them out of the Championship, I'm going to have a really good January. Like, that's an I'm not even playing window. That is a very much I am not playing kind of window. So we're just doing a quick, like, who is out there in the universe. Oh, I can see exactly where we're going when we raid out. I see exactly where we're going when I raid out, assuming he's still up when we get a new job, which will be imminent. Come on. Give me the Ipswich job. Give me the Ipswich job. Give me the Ipswich job now, please. Give me the Ipswich job. Give me the Ipswich job. Give me the Ipswich job, please. Get me in for the Saturday. Get me in for the Saturday. Get me in for the Saturday, please. Get me in for the Saturday. Get me in for the Saturday. Alright, that's gone. It's gone. The Saturday's not coming. Actually, to be fair, it's an international break. They wouldn't have been playing this weekend. It's fine. It's fine. Chat. Chat. Oh boy, that's filthy. Everybody say goodbye to Millwall. 4-4. Fine. Chat, we are going to Millwall. Go to Ipswich. Got that right. Do you not the Ed Sheeran shit on that shirt though? Jesus. Millwall, currently 9th in the Championship. They sacked their boss because they weren't in the playoffs. They're 1 point off the playoffs. Where's Louis Ray playing? What's QPR name? He's not going to be there for long. Okay, guys, we're going to go to a raidy. Because I am fucking chattered and it's been, honestly, the worst stream of my life. So, we're going to go and see an incredibly beautiful friend of mine. One of the best guys. Oh, is he just raided? If he's disappeared, I'll be so sad. See you later. He's literally just finished stream. Oh, you heartbreaker. Where am I I taking you beautiful people to it? Literally everyone has just disappeared. I don't know any of these people who are up. Except Schemo. Let's go see. I know where we've not been in a while. Let's go see gorgeous Ryan. Right, thanks for being here, guys. Love you all incredibly much. Shall see you all very soon. Usual spiel. Stay safe. Have a good one. Say hi to Ryan. Make sure he takes lots of shots. That's the rules. See you later. Bye-bye.